Hello guys, Zul'jin here. Welcome back to another episode of decorating this apartment building that Keralis built. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Did I just break something? No, I thought I did. I'm swinging around waving at you guys and I always get scared. What was that all about? That's kind of weird. He was doing some crazy hand movements when I walk backwards. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all are having a great day. So some of the comments last time, I'll just address a few things right quick, kind of like I always do. A lot of you did not like the yellow, and I totally sympathize with that. It is a little retro looking with the layout of the modern apartments, and I apologize. You know, some of this stuff in Soartex Fanware looks a lot more modern, and that's the kind of textures that I'm used to doing. So let me show y'all right quick what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and add Soartex Fanware on top of everything, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So most of the time the textures are a little bit cleaner and brighter. See how that looks, how it's a little bit more modern. When you look at textures like that for a long time, you automatically think that these colors and the palettes are going to go together in different resource packs, and they don't necessarily do that. So I apologize. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to achieve the right kind of mix of things. And then again, with interiors, I think that most of these textures work much better, but on the exterior, I think the apartment building does not look nearly as good as it does in Flows HD. So plenty to consider when it comes to stuff like that, but at any rate, we won't harp on that too long. I'm gonna get right into it today. I'd really like to start doing some stuff with the living room, the little hallway and the entrance to the bedroom, so to speak, like in this section. I said that we'd kind of do an office, and I don't know if this is perfect for an office. We might do something like a little desk here, but I was thinking more on the lines of maybe a couple of pieces of furniture and an aquarium of some sort. So we'll get to that in a minute. I do want to finish up the living room, and we're going to continue with the same color palette, even though we kind of decided that it wasn't as modern as we would hope. I do want to just keep this theme going throughout this apartment and move on to another department because apartment, because more designs are waiting, and Keralis has recently invited me to do his Mediterranean house. So as soon as he's finished with that, I'm going to be able to decorate that, and that is going to be very, very interesting indeed. So let's do some living room here. I think I'm gonna do dark oak for this, and kind of like I did in the first living room. Let's see, we do want to get some yellow, so let's go ahead and grab that. We're gonna do yellow wool and yellow carpet. And I think I'm going to do, let's work with this for now. So I want to do a couple of chairs, and I think I'm going to do chairs spaced one apart here. So we'll have something in the middle here, and then we can do chairs. Maybe we can do the chairs like so. I'll do this design. This is one of my favorite designs that I used to use all the time, and it works out pretty good. The only thing that I don't like about this design is that it leaves the panel on the side that you're not willing to show, but in a scenario like this, you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. On a wider design, you can use it for just the middle, and it's not too bad, so I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's do another one just right next to it. That way it won't block the door so much. And we can do another couple of yellow wool here and the slabs up top. Now we have a couple chairs, so we have to fill in the gaps so the yellow doesn't show. Let's do that with maybe bookshelves, and let's see, we could do a little table in the corner maybe. And what about a plant in this corner? Let's do a cauldron and leaves. Cauldron and leaves, and we'll make this like a little plant corner. Bam, perfect. And we can do maybe, I don't know if I want to do a potted plant on top of here. I think that I'm just going to leave that bookcase barren, and we can use a potted plant somewhere else. Maybe we'll do some outside. I don't want to litter it up too bad. And we can't really do a painting right here either. Let's see, what I can do is maybe an item frame with a torch here to kind of give it almost like a candelabra look. So let's do a torch here, and we'll do, let's see, we'll do the torch first, then the item frame, and then what can we use? Will an anvil look like a good candelabra? It does in regular resource packs, so yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Although, actually, let's try nether brick stairs. No, not nether brick stairs. Nether brick slab and see what that looks like. I think that looks a little bit nicer in this particular setting. Yeah, I do like that. So it's it's not quite. Yeah, maybe not. It's a little bit too old school. I'll give it that. We already have like this ancient living room and dining room look. Okay, nah, we'll skip that. Let's do something a little bit more modern right here and go for a glass table maybe. And we can do, I don't know, we can do black glass right here, and we'll do just like a little table corner here. I'm going to use the yellow wool for the tabletop, just like that. We could do maybe a painting right here, and it's all about filling walls in this, well, filling space, I guess I should say. I don't know, maybe a 2x1, but that's going to look a little bit. Actually, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. We could have done a lamp in this corner as well, but this kind of does a weird thing to it. I'll tell you what, how about a wall sconce instead? How about we go with quartz and we do glowstone. And we'll do like a wall sconce here instead of, well, no, that's not going to work either, huh? I thought a wall sconce would have been pretty good, but it turns out that maybe it isn't. I think what would happen if I would fill this in with stone next to the table? I think that would look a little bit better. So I just don't want that wall to add up to nothing there, and I think that that's a better look. In fact, we can probably take this away and just have that corner table done like that instead. Black glass. I know I'm kind of rambling, you guys, but y'all know how it is when you just get you're just trying to get stuff going and you just want to try different things. Let's do the carpet in the corner. There we go. And maybe the same kind of plant that I had in the bathroom. How did I do that? Did I do just a yeah, I did that and that. That is gonna work out, and that way there'll be different plants in the corner, and I think I should be good with that. That's not bad. I like that. It adds a little bit of character to it, and it's not too bright. In fact, this area right here can actually be a glowstone, and it can kind of hide that and be lit all at the same time. How about that? Perfect. I love it. How about maybe, did I already take the yellow carpet away? Yep. Let's do a little rug right here, so we can do another, we can do a little bit more yellow. And we also need a couch or a love seat. This is going to be pretty close here. Maybe we're going to have to do it right here. No, that actually gets in the way of the chair. Let's do it right here instead. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, we're going to take the yellow wool and put it right here. We're going to take oak wood planks and put them right here. And we're going to do, I guess what we'll do is slabs right here. Let's do slabs right here and on top of here. Actually, let's make them right there. There we go. Does that seem a little bit too far out? Yeah, it does, huh? Maybe it is better to have it like this. Let's do it on this section right here. That way it'll be like that. Okay, and we'll take this away. And now the only thing I don't like about that is that we actually have the yellow exposed in the back. But we could possibly do something with that with maybe, I don't know, maybe we can do this. No, that's not gonna work at all, is it? We could do maybe like, we need to cover it somehow. How about with, no, I think the trapdoors are gonna show right through. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. I don't know how. I didn't even think about that, you guys. Covering that. Doors are just going to look silly right here because they're going to stand up like that. Maybe I'll have to reconsider that. And I also have to change this layout of the carpet. Maybe a rug kind of off-center like that. Yeah, that'll work. Man, I really hate that the couch is right here. and I want to leave space for the television. Maybe the television can be against the wall right here. No, that is not going to work out really well at all. The TV would have to be off to the side, and that's not going to look as good. Let's play around with a television idea, and then we'll get our spacing correct. So I think I'm going to do just a little basic television stand, kind of like this. And then we're going to use, we need a black texture. Let's see. Black stained clay is probably going to be very black. Actually, that works out really well. Let's do a large TV. And we'll do a painting. Let's do a painting here. Oh, I think this one's bugged. I think I had tried to use this one before and it was bugged. I got something for that. Let's see. Give Sulgen 166.1. Barrier 1. There we go. Barrier blocks. All right, I'll use a couple of barrier blocks here, and now I should be able to get the desired effect with this painting. It's just a bugged out painting. Yeah, you see, it just if I would take these away, it would probably pop off. Will it? Yeah, it sure will. That's just the weirdest thing, man. That is the weirdest thing. Oh well, I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna put these, I'm just gonna use the barrier blocks. It's creative anyway. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Perfect. And that's a good little television, I think. Typically in other resource packs, sometimes I use the trapdoors on the side just to give the television some edge, but it's a little bit too birchy. You know, it's too light a color. I could show you what I mean by that. If I go to trapdoor, you see how light the texture is? And if I go to the sides and put it on here, which we can't really with the, see how bright that is? I'm really not in love with that. It's the same color as the floor and kind of takes away from the TV stand dynamic, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that off. So yeah, that's good for that. Now, back to this little problem here. Maybe, just maybe, it would be better to have... What happens if we cover this up somehow? No, this does not work. And if we come any further than this, this chair would look out of place, which, yeah, we can't really have that. I'm thinking that this yellow on the back here is just kind of like, it's gonna have to be a thing, you guys. I don't think there's anything that I can really cover with it. I suppose, oh, you know what? What about a jute box and a note block? I know this isn't ideal, but it is something. It leaves a little bit to be desired. We should probably move the table over one now that that's a thing. Let's do that right quick. All right, you guys, I moved the table over a little bit and I think it's perfect. The only thing is this is a little bit lackluster, so I'm thinking maybe some birch stairs just to finish off the design, kind of like it would be a table attached to it. And yeah, I think that works out pretty good, actually, you guys. I'm satisfied with it. So this can be a little thing. Let's add that plant that we were talking about adding earlier, or should I say flower pot? We'll add the flower pot. And what kind of thing can we add here? I don't think I like the fern. Let's look at the decoration items and see. An oxydaisy might be just what the doctor ordered here. Let's go ahead and add one of these. And that's good. I think that's perfect. We can also add an item frame, and I was trying to do this earlier with a record. And I think we could probably do a little cat record right here. And it plays cat. That's awesome. Okay. We're gonna kill that right quick. Where's the jukebox? There. I'm gonna mess up my own background music. Okay, so cool. We got a little setup right here. Maybe I should do this that way around. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's just how it places, and I'm happy with it. That's good. What if we did a yellow tablecloth right here? Is that something that we want to do? I don't know. That's not bad. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Okay, cool. We'll keep it like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get to this side of the room right quick. So I think we need something like maybe... I'm going to use the same dark oak wood here as I did because I think that it needs to offset the kitchen stuff, if you know what I mean. I don't think I have whole blocks. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's do... Maybe we should do something like a little table here. So let's do a little table, let's say here. We can do a bookshelf here. This will just be kind of like a little hallway. There won't be much going on. We'll do a tall bookshelf here. I think I'm not going to surround it like I did the last one. I think that's good. We'll do a cauldron and a flower pot right here. Well, not a cauldron and a flower pot, actually. We'll do a cauldron and a leaf. We'll do a different kind. We'll do acacia leaves for this one. So let's do a cauldron and acacia leaves. There we go. And I'm thinking we should probably get, I wonder, let's see, this is a 3. I think the paintings really need to be, we could do a 2x1 painting here. I think we can do a 2x1. Let's go ahead and fill this in so it gives me the option to do a 2x1. There we go. And we can do another 2x1 here. And we just need the other one. There we go. There's a couple paintings. Actually, I should do these a little higher, I think. I know, now's not the time to start deciding stuff like that. Let's see. Because I still have that seam at the top, it works out pretty well. And I think as soon as I get this paint, there we go. I'm glad I almost left clicked it. All right, so now that we've got that, we do another little table here. Maybe, no, maybe not. Maybe we could do a smaller bookshelf like that. And we can probably do a little aquarium in the side. Now, I'm gonna try something a little experimental, you guys. Let's see. Let me think about this just for a second. All right, you guys. So I think what I'm going to try to do is pull off an aquarium using barrier blocks. So let's go ahead and grab one of these. Sometimes they work out pretty good, but I've never really tried it with this resource pack. So let's look at this bedrock. Actually looks like a pretty good block to try this on. We'll do that, and we'll do, maybe it's going to be a large aquarium. It's going to come out like this, and we'll do barrier blocks to kind of hold the water in so that we don't have to do anything with glass, because glass is kind of crappy, believe it or not, when it comes to aquariums. I find that it doesn't work really well. So let's do that. Let's do water. And you can't really do fish in these aquariums too, but we can do like a guardian or something in there since we're in 1.8. By the way, some of you were asking about the shaders, or saying that I should use shaders, but shaders are not stable in 1.8, you guys. That's one of the reasons why I do not use them. It's one of the reasons Keralis still uses an older version of the game. Okay, so yeah, that kind of looks like it could just all be aquarium glass. Let's see here. What can we do for... Let's see. What happens if we put a guardian in here? He just sits in there. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Can we do some item frames maybe? Because item frames can go in water. Let's do item frames. And this is just to be silly, you guys. We could do some item frames right here maybe. And you'll be able to see them from inside the windows. But also, this lower block right here, I might change that out to... Let's see, what can we do? I'm thinking that this lower block right here, let's open this up just so I can get back here. This lower block, I can do glowstone. Or, oh, how about a lamp? How about a lantern? Sea lantern. Let's try a sea lantern. And I'm going to change out this block right here just to add some more light. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. Now we can actually see it. Okay, so we'll fix that up right there, and let's see, what else can we do right here? I'm thinking that we can probably, what do sugarcane look like in here? We could do a little bit of sugarcane. There we go. We can do maybe Oh, redstone kind of look like rocks. We can try some redstone right there. How about seeds? What do seeds look like? Maybe melon seeds? I'm just trying to get a couple different designs here for some of this stuff. And I don't know, we can use some azure bluette for maybe some grass. Or how about grass itself, actually? Let's see, what does that... Oh no, we can use vines, that works. Because vines actually take up a space, so we can't use them for the, you know, inside of it, because they would stop the water. But yeah, that kind of looks like a little aquarium. He kind of sticks out from the sides. Oh man, that's funny. I could do it with glass too, but you see how glass would take up an entire area? And then if I would do, let's see, glass panes... Let's see, we'll try glass and glass panes just to give you guys an example of what it would look like if I were to do this. If I were to do this like that, it would take up, it would just take up a large area. You see what I mean? And that, I don't know, it just, it appeals like it would take up too much space. And let's see, the glass panes, I can do like that. No, I think that would take up too much space too, because if I were to put them... Yeah, and the water does some weird things with glass panes too, so it almost needs to be full glass. I'm just going to keep it like that for now. I'm going to keep it like that for now. I could always kill the guardian and stuff, but it's just to give you guys an idea of the cool stuff that you can do with barrier blocks. And I don't think we need anything at the top either. The only thing that I don't like about that is it lacks a little bit of edge, which I'm used to with, again, other resource packs. Kind of, the water actually has a more of an edge. But we're just going to go with this for now. I hope you guys like it. We still need to do something with this wall, which... I don't know really what we can do here. Probably, if we can do a little insert right here would be nice, but I don't think that we can with this. So maybe some stairs would probably be the right thing to do here. We can do maybe a little shelf right here, like so, and that would mean that we'd have to come out one more right here to make it look centered. And we can do a couple of potted plants here. So we'll do the flower pots. Flower pots right there. We can do a flower pot right here and a flower pot right here. We'll do a blue orchid, and what about a dandelion? There's a dandelion. I don't know why I threw away the blue orchid. There's the blue orchid. Okay, so we'll do a blue orchid and a dandelion right here. And it's just about filling walls at this point. I'll tell you what, let's do some yellow carpet right here. Let's grab this, take a couple of these and do some yellow carpet. And we probably need to add a little bit for lighting here. So I'm thinking that instead, well, we can do, actually we can do a lamp fixture right here. I kind of want to do an anvil, since we've already kind of in the, we're kind of in the non-modern setting now. Let's just do a tall anvil lamp. We'll do it right here, and we'll go with, should we do glowstone? Let's try glowstone, and let's try sea lanterns. Like this, and like that. And, no, I don't like that at all. I would think that it would be a little bit nicer with glowstone. Let's see. Glowstone on top of it. I'll admit it doesn't work as well as I thought it would in Soratex, as it used to in Soratex. Soratex, they look really, really good. This one just kind of looks out of place now. Let's do a piston lamp. You've convinced me. Actually, we're going to take down one of these paintings and we're going to do the piston lamp here. So let's do piston. And we'll get our block of redstone out. We will do glowstone because we already have that. Perfect. We'll do an armor stand. And what are we going to use for the base of the lamp? Let's use... What are we going to use for the base? Maybe we can do it with a block of wood. No, I'll tell you what, we're just going to keep it on that and maybe use some wool. Yeah, we'll use this type of carpet, I think, for the base of the lamp. I think we can do that. It's going to land... Let's try something. If I did this, let's see, if I did this, will it push the lamp? That's what I want to know. We'll put redstone. Yeah, it sure would. So what about if I did the same thing right here? Let's try something. I hope I'm not boring you guys to death, but I'm just experimenting here. Let's try obsidian right here so this won't move. We'll do another block right here. We'll do that, and then we'll take our piston, and I want to push like this and see if we can accomplish anything unique. Nope, it slides just on top. I was afraid of that, but it is in the middle. That is kind of neat. Although I wouldn't be able to make it a lamp at all. Okay, let's forget about that equation here. Okay, we'll just do it regular. So we'll take the yellow carpet, or we could do a slab. You know what? I'm just going to take this as regular. Let's look at pants. Should we do? Yeah, we should totally do gold as boots and pants. Gold boots. There we go. Gold pants. Now we'll take our glowstone, put it above here. Take our piston, put it above that, facing downward, and just add the redstone, and that should push it into place. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Well, that is if I get the ceiling right. Okay, so yeah, that does it for the lamp on that table. We could do a couple of the wool right here, but I don't think it's too necessary. I don't particularly like the way that this shelf is sitting because it's so white next to the rest of that. So maybe if we did the same idea with these. There we go. And now we'll take the flower pots. I should have some. Oh yeah, I got all kind of flower pots on me. We'll take the orchid. We'll take the flower pots. And didn't I have a dandelion? Yeah, that's good. Dandelion. All right. So flower pot, dandelion, orchid. That's good. That's good. That'll work. As far as the decor for the middle here, I don't really think there's anything that's necessary. I could put this in the corner possibly to give it a little bit more space right there. I think that's gonna be okay actually. I should do another lamp on this table, probably wouldn't be too bad, but I think that's carrying it overboard right here. I think all we're missing is a rug maybe. Actually, you know what? Let's do a brown rug. I think we can get away with brown at this location. We'll do brown, and we'll maybe make it just like a little carpet running here. Is that too long? That's probably too long. I think that's plenty enough to break up the room. I'm pretty happy with this, guys. I think this needs to go away. And maybe have it small right here. Has just a little bit of yellow just to kind of break it up. And let's do another... Maybe we can do another brown rug here as kind of like an entrance. We'll pop a light in here because I think we need one. And we'll do a yellow rug right here. Now, now it's starting to look a little bit busy, but I think it's all in all good. We've continued the retro theme pretty good, I'd have to say. Can we cheat with blocks right here? No, we really can't. We really can't cheat with blocks right here. We almost need a light right here. But I don't want to put lights in the main roof right here. I think just the little bit of lighting is fine. I didn't change this out correctly, so pardon me. Other than that, yeah, all I need, I think, is a little bit more light. Let's add this. That way we have a little bit more light here. And yeah, I think we need a painting now. Let's do another painting right here. Probably a 2x1. I mean a 2x2. That's probably good. And we can do a 2x1 here, or just a 1 painting. Probably wouldn't be that bad. We can add one more plant, I think. Wouldn't be a bad call. Just to add a little bit more detail here. And actually, let's do jungle this time. Jungle are nice and bright. Well, it's probably the same brightness, but it's a little bit more. There we go. No, it would come out right here. I was thinking about putting a light behind it, but I think it's okay. I think it's all right. So, very, very different, huh, you guys? I know y'all weren't expecting me putting a guardian or whatever. I can naturally name him and stuff, but you guys need to tell me what you think. The aquarium might be better off without him, but I think he's cute. We can name him George. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. I might do a little bit of furnishing outside, but the majority of the apartment is done. I think I'd like to move on to the next apartment for the next episode. I did, in fact, fix the bathroom. Like, I kind of duplicated the same features as I had on the other side. So we're pretty much finished with this one, and we can move on to the next ones. I'd also like to start moving a little bit faster, maybe, over the next few episodes. Now that you've seen some of the design concepts, I feel like I could probably go a little bit faster. And once I get the room layout done, kind of just pop stuff down, and I'm starting to get used to the resource pack a little bit. I won't say that I'm used to it yet, but as you can tell, the theme of the apartment is flowing in the same direction, and that's ultimately what I was trying to decide. Another thing is, if you guys like Soartex Fanfare and would like to see maybe an episode with Soartex Fanfare or two, y'all let me know. I would love to play around with that. That's the old school style that I used to decorate, and who knows, y'all might be able to learn a little bit using that resource pack. So tell me how you feel about that. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. I hope y'all liked the episode. If y'all did, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel and you'd want to see more, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Me and George will see you next time. This is Zul'jin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye.